Today is an interesting side quest in the game Assassin's Creed Shadows, and you need to do it playing as Yasuke. This is the Nobutsuna's student's quest. To start, you need to locate Yasuke's old teacher's home, Nobustuna Sensei. After you meet and interact with your sensei, you'll get a quest. It's simple. You need to find all the students of the teacher who are best at different types of weapons and defeat each of them. But for the duel, we have to find them first. The first one we'll look for is Marume Nagayoshi. To do this, you need to complete an additional quest called Find Nagayoshi's Duel Notices. I showed you where to look for it. After that, you will be able to find Marume Nagayoshi in your quests. You can also see the location on the map. For this challenge, you'll be staying in Azuchi. The match should not be difficult for you. You will be fighting with short swords. It will be a huge relief in every battle for you if you level up the skill branch for this weapon and get several active skills. So the first match is over. The next one will be with the Teppo master. We will also complete one additional quest called Talk to the Teppo merchant. Here you will need to teach 2 impudent soldiers a lesson. These are very simple objectives. After that, you will be able to find the location Asari Nobutane. Head to Negoroji in Key. You can find Asari Nobutane not far away in the bamboo grove. The peculiarity of this battle is that it will be fought exclusively with Teppo. If you want to easily pass this fight, distribute your skill points with the maximum emphasis on Teppo. In the game, these points are reset and distributed without any penalties, so it's not a problem. During the battle, active skills will help you a lot, as their use takes a significant amount of health from your opponent. During the battle, you need to move constantly. If you stand still for a long time, Asari Nobutane will damage you with an aimed shot. If you run, he will constantly miss. Of course, this makes it harder for you to get an accurate shot. As soon as you see that Asari Nobutane is close to the scattered powder kegs, shoot at the kegs. They explode and do a crazy amount of damage. Also, don't forget to replenish your ammo while moving around so that you have something to shoot with. The next Kanabo master is Hozoin. Before that, you have to complete a simple quest called Defend the Civilians from Bandits. During the battle with the bandits, you will notice that the civilians are fighting quite well. Ask them who taught them, and they will tell you about the master who taught them. Hozoin also indicated the location on the map. As for the fight, it shouldn't cause you any difficulties. The enemy is too slow, and it's not surprising. The Kanabo is a massive weapon that deals a lot of damage, but it requires skill to handle. In this fight, you don't even need to distribute skills, you just need to dodge and strike in time. The third match was won. The task is completed. The next opponent is probably the most difficult in this quest. Personally, I had to tinker with him for quite a while. He will be a master archer. His name is Nagano Saemon. Before the start of the fight, you need to complete an additional quest, help the ashigaru soldier. Everything is simple. You need to come to the location indicated on the map. Then a cutscene will start, and you will learn about the information about the archer. Nagano Saemon is located nearby. I have additionally shown on the map the place where to look for him. Before starting the duel, I recommend that you make sure to allocate all your free skill points to archery. If you don't have enough points, take them from any other skill branches. In this fight, you only need a bow, so you can take skill points from all other weapons. Just hitting the enemy with a bow takes a very small amount of health. The enemy is very fast, constantly moving, changing locations. In addition, he will almost always be at a height where you cannot reach him. In this battle, you also need to keep moving. Only then Nagano Saemon will start to miss with his shots. Note that as soon as the enemy bounces back, but remains in the same position, you need to stop shooting at him and start moving. At this time, he will fire several quick shots that will hit you if you stand still. You should also pay attention to the enemy's active skill. From time to time, he will throw a cascade of arrows at you. The area where the arrows will hit will be highlighted in red. You also need to run away from this area to avoid getting hit. In general, the battle can take a long time because most of the battle you will be dodging and looking for opportunities to make a shot. Many of your arrows will miss the target, so don't forget to replenish your arrows. There are places below you where you can take arrows. Let me remind you that active bow skills will help you a lot in this battle. They do most of the damage. You need to be skillful and fast to defeat this enemy. It is worth saying that the most difficult part of the quest is over. The next enemies are much easier and faster to defeat. The next target is a master who wields a long katana. His name is Yagyu Munetoshi. The good news is the preparatory quests are over, and we can immediately start the fight. I have indicated the location of Yagyu Munetoshi on the map. After the dialogue with him, you need to fight. The battle tactics are no different from the first battle in this quest. Dodge in time, activate skills, and attack with them. This is enough to defeat Yagyu Munetoshi. There is only one student left, and he is a master who is skilled with the Naginata weapon. In my opinion, this is the easiest part because this weapon itself deals a lot of damage, and its active skills simply destroy the enemy. Our enemy is Yuki no Kata. I have shown the location on the map. There are no special tactics for this battle, just use your active skills. Just use your skills 2 to 3 times and the enemy will be defeated. So all the targets are defeated. It's time to return to Nobustuna sensei. If you think the quest is over, you're wrong. There are several surprises waiting for you. As soon as you return to Nobustuna sensei's house, you will be unpleasantly surprised by the news. Someone has killed the sensei. It turns out that Yasuke took too long to complete the task and did not have time to drink a cup of sake with his sensei. This is a painful loss for Yasuke. He is furious. At this point, you learn information about the person who killed Nobustuna sensei, so there is one last battle ahead, which can be called a battle of revenge. The last obstacle is to destroy the offender. It turns out to be Sanada Masatoyo. The story revolves around a special sword. If you remember, you had to complete a storyline quest and return Nobustuna sensei his sword. In that battle, you defeated Sanada Masatoyo's students, and he held a grudge against you and Nobustuna sensei. According to the laws of the samurai, he considered that fight to be a humiliation of himself and his school. That is why we are at this point now. The intricate plot doesn't change the fact that you need to defeat Sanada Masatoyo to get the final reward. You watch a cutscene, worry about the main characters, and finally return to the battle. The fight takes place on swords, so this shouldn't be a problem for you. Standard actions: dodge, block, attack. If you play as Yasuke more often, it will be easy for you. If you play more as Naue, just use Naue's tactics in battle, and you'll be fine. The enemy is not difficult. If you have difficulties in a fight, distribute your skill points in such a way that you have the maximum katana branch. Active skills, as always, play a key role and easily help you win. After you finish the fight, Yasuke will take back the katana that started the fatal argument. You will immediately receive a reward for the quest chain. All the goals in the circle of goals will be fulfilled, and therefore you can safely move on to the next quest. And I'd like to ask you to please like this video and subscribe to my channel. It will help me a lot in my development. I also advise you to watch my previous video on Assassin's Creed Shadows, where I tell you how to quickly complete the Winter Raiders quest. That's all. I wish you success in the game, and take care of yourself.